any firearm, regardless of when it was made, on a film set should not have live ammunition anywhere near it. There shouldn't be any live ammunition on the film set, as far as I can see. I see no reason to have working firearms and live ammunition in the same environment, because that's how accidents can happen. It should be absolutely controlled, and that falls down to the armourer and his department or her department, because that's the only way you can make these things work, as far as I can see. But no, there's nothing inherent in the firearm that was used that makes it any more or less dangerous than any other modern firearm that you could take off the shelf from any gun shop in the world. No, if it's in good condition, there's no reason it shouldn't be just as reliable and functional as a gun made 10 years ago. These things are very robustly made. I, for example, regularly use firearms in everyday circumstances that were made in the 1870s, and they are every bit as functional and effective and reliable as modern firearms. If they're in good condition, they're appropriately loaded, and they're looked after and handled properly. If you were handling a live firearm in a civilian context, by that term I mean outside of a film set, then the crucial rule is you never point a gun at anybody or anything you don't intend to destroy, ever. Well, I think in movie terms, cold gun means the gun has been checked by the armourer and is not hot, not live, not likely to do anything wrong. And on a film set, of course, it seems to me that the armourer's job is to make sure that everybody's safe. If a gun is handed to somebody, to an actor, it should be handed to them by the armourer, and the armourer is the professional, and it's his or her job to make sure that the gun that's put in the hand of an actor is something that that actor can then be confident is something that he can treat as a safe prop to be used as directed by the director. I think it's totally unreasonable to expect every single actor on a film set to be subject to the sort of rigorous safety protocols that I or anybody in my business would apply to anybody that we're dealing with in our circumstances. Because if that were the case, you simply wouldn't be able to make gangster films, war films, police dramas, in which people are required to point firearms at each other and pull the trigger, or in fact point firearms at the camera and pull the trigger for a face-on action shot. So that's why they have film armourers, and that's why they have the rigorous protocols within the movie industry that should keep people safe. So I have no inside knowledge of this particular incident, but it looks to me like it's an armourer who's at fault here, not the actor.